Hello, everybody. I do think I need to adjust this. Sorry for the bouncing around, guys. I sort of did the thing that holds my phone for these. I put it in a different place. And so I feel like every time now, you guys, I'm having to like adjust you. But I don't want you to be all wonky while you're watching. Good morning, you guys. I hope that you are excited. We're gonna make something. Good morning, Chris. I'm just getting all set up, guys. I have something fun that I want to show you guys. Well, we have a few things, and I'm just chit-chatting with you guys while I'm live really early here this morning, and I just want to give everybody a minute. Hey, Julie, Marty. Good morning, you guys. So my desk is a mess. I mean, there's like a million things out here because I've been creating this morning, and I wanted to jump on here early and do some creating with you guys. I missed my live on Monday, and I had some work deadlines, and that happens sometimes. I just had to focus. Like, I just had to not do anything else and really get things done. And so that's what I did. So I'm sorry I missed you guys on Monday, but we're here today. And what I've done is I've pulled a few products, and then I'm making some cards because I have been struggling creating, you guys. I just have had a really difficult time diving in and using stuff. And I wanted to show you how I try to combat that when that's happening to me. And we're going to do some coloring. Yep, you see some blends. So we're going to do some coloring, but we're going to do some really simple stuff. So I want to show you a few things really quick. So these are some cards that I made over the weekend. So I just shared with you guys, I'm struggling with creating. And sometimes when I'm struggling with creating, what I try to do is just set aside the deadlines I have and just make something. Like, just make something for fun. I mean, it's all fun, right? But sometimes there's specific things that I need to get done. And honestly, you guys, sometimes I'm having to create things that I'm not super excited about because maybe I would rather be working on Project Life, or I would rather be using a different stamp set. It's just part of the territory, right? So over the weekend, what I did is I just set aside everything that I needed to do, right? That like I needed to craft and needed to get done. And I made a couple things. This is a stamp set that I got in my Allie Edwards kit for this month. And one of the things that as Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, one of our like mottos or part of our statement of the heart is love what you do and share what you love. And I loved the stamp set that said love what you do. And so I made this with some rainbow colors. And then this says do what you love. And then I have some really pretty sequins. And do you guys remember the shaker card that I made? Do you remember? Did you guys see the photo of what happened to that shaker card? I was frustrated on Saturday morning when that happened. And so you can see like I have some of that sequence because my shaker card completely fell apart. And so that's kind of where the color inspiration came from too, is that those colors were on my desk. So I made this one. And then I made this one, which just says love what you do. I probably should have embossed this with white embossing powder. But again, I just wanted to use some stuff on my desk and create some stuff that would make me feel like I successfully made something. So it would hopefully kickstart my mojo. And then I made this one, which this is the designer paper that we used for that shaker card. And it just says, love what you do. I think it would totally, hey, Kathy, I think it would totally pop if I would have used the white embossing powder, right? But I didn't. So those were a couple of the cards that I made over the weekend, and I didn't do anything with them. I just wanted to feel like I accomplished something, and I did. So the other thing I want to share with you guys is this is going to be a video up for you guys. It's actually my Monday blog post from last Monday, but it's not published yet, and it will get there. I just need to add this photo. But I talk all about the paper pumpkin kit. And if you guys are not familiar with the paper pumpkin kit, this is a kit that you can get each month. It comes with a stamp set and a Stampin' Spot. And then it comes with a bunch of product. I guess I threw my instructions away. A bunch of product where you can make a bunch of different things. That's a bummer that I threw my instructions away. It's because I never use the kit the way it's intended. I always do something fun. This last month, because it was Paper Pumpkin's birthday, we got an extra stamp set. And how fun is this stamp set, you guys? How phenomenal is this stamp set? This is going to be great for so many things. I'm probably going to use it a lot for Project Life. And then, does anybody else love the smell of photopolymer stamps? Like, I just have to smell it because I love the smell of it. So I was excited that this was the stamp set. So if you're interested in getting My Paper Pumpkin, it is $20 a month, and that includes shipping, and you get a fun box every single month that comes with a stamp set, which is always worth getting, and a Stampin' Spot. And then this is the card I made, and I have a video sharing how I made this. You've never smelled them, you should smell them. Either you'll love it or you'll hate it. That's usually how it goes. Either people love it or they hate it, and I happen to love it. And I love getting, it's like a magazine, like a new magazine, you know, or newspaper. Like, I love the smell of those things. And then this is the very last week for celebrations, you guys. So, I mean, we're less than a week out, which means that if you want any celebration items, you will want to put in a $50 order. And with every $50, you get a free gift. So you also, when you spend $50, you get a card kit from me to make these cards. And it comes with a PDF and an exclusive video. And then the card kits are shipping out next week. And so you can put those together. So if you want a celebration item or you want that card kit, please get in an order with me. $50 or more will get that for you. And I'm excited to get those out to you guys. And this is the last, hey Daisy, this is the last week for all of that. So I don't want you guys to miss out. So the other fun thing I want to share with you, and it's sort of an announcement of something to come. So you guys, last night, Chris and I went and got our nails done. Can you believe this bright pink craziness on my fingers? I don't know how I'm going to live with this. This was not at all the vision I had. Hey, Natalie. For my nails, but it's what happened. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to live with it for an entire month or not. I might have to go get a color change, which I know is a little dramatic, but I don't know if I can do it. So we went and we got our nails done and had dinner and caught up, and it's always a fun time when we do that. We have such a great time hanging out. And we went to Target, as we always do, and we had checked out and we were walking by Starbucks, and Chris spotted these. So these are reusable cups. I haven't even opened them. Can I open them here? Let's see. Oh, there's a little sticker. Okay, so these are reusable Starbucks cups. And she walked by them and she's like, oh, these are so cute, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, those are cute. And so then Chris always has amazing ideas. I mean, she's like an endless supply of ideas. Sometimes when I'm struggling and I'll be like, I need an idea for this or that, I'll just ask her, and like, I'm telling you guys, within a half hour, I have ideas. So these are reusable cups. Oh, these are really nice. Okay, so they're not even flimsy plastic. They're like strong plastic. Okay, and then it has the lid to go on it. You just got to push it on there. So it has the lid, okay, and then it has all these great designs. I want to, and the lids stay on there really sturdy. So there's this one, there's this one. Oh, the yellow one is cute. Okay, there's this one. Okay, then there's the Easter eggs again. And then there's a green one. Okay, so So she started spouting off all these great gift ideas. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. So she bought a set of these and I bought a set of these. And next Thursday, we are going to do a fun blog post sharing what we're doing with these. So she's going to share what she does with them and decorate them and do whatever it is. And I'm going to do the same. And on Thursday, we're going to share. So the funny part is she started kind of saying like, oh, you could use this stamp set and you could do this and then you could use this designer paper. And I was like, oh yeah, let's do this collaboration and like, we'll do this. And so it was funny because she said, don't steal my idea. Like, don't use that stamp set that I just said. So make sure you guys come back next Thursday. So in a week and 1 day. And you can see what we both do with these. I already know who I'm giving them to and what I'm using them for. And so you'll see what we do with them. And I think it's such a fun idea. I love doing stuff like that. Okay, so I just had to share that with you guys. Make sure you come back. So today on my website, I have these 2 cards. And I do a video on how to do these 2 cards. Okay, it's with this stamp set. This is the Just Because stamp set. It's a host stamp set, which means when you spend $150, you can get this stamp set, and it's like probably $10 or $12. They're usually more inexpensive than the rest of the stamp sets because they're host sets. So I've wanted to use this for a while. So this is not my stamp set. I borrowed it from Wendy because I just hadn't had a chance to get it yet. And so I wanted to use this stamp set. Okay, so here's what I did. Because I'm struggling and like just struggling with like getting projects together or creating, what I wanted to do was use this stamp set. I wanted to make 3 cards. So let me show you what I did. Today on my website, you can see how I made these cards. Okay, there'll be a video and that will be posted later as soon as I can get everything done. So what I did is I grabbed a piece of designer paper. Don't mind my computer in the background. It's up really loud because I was doing some stuff and now all I hear is my notifications. So the first thing I did was I grabbed some designer paper. I grabbed 1 sheet of designer paper. This is from the Botanic Butterfly paper. This paper is free with a $50 order. And you guys have seen me use this design a million times because I love it. And I'm probably going to keep using it even after March when it's not available. So I don't want anybody to be sad. I don't want anybody saying to me when I'm using this paper in April and May and June and July and August and September and October and November and December that where can I get this paper? I need it. And I have to say you can't because it's not available anymore. I don't want any tears. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to use this a million more times. It's beautiful. And I wish we just had this. I know we have the paper and the occasions that's like this, but the checks are bigger and I don't particularly care for the bigger checks. The other side, let me just show you. Let me grab it and I'll show you because I have some of it. Okay, so here's this paper, which we have, and you can see the checks on one side are smaller. They're probably about this size. And it's very springy, and I love it. It's super cute, and I'll probably use it with the cups for next week. But there's just something about this black and white checked paper that I cannot get over. I cannot get over it. Okay, so I grabbed the designer paper, and you can see because I've made cards, I've cut this up. So the next thing I did was I grabbed some Granny Apple Green cardstock because the stamp set has like leaves in it, so we'll want to color those. So I grabbed the Granny Apple Green cardstock. And then what I did is I took a couple pieces of Whisper White cardstock and I just cut it at 4 by 5 1/4. And I used the subtle embossing folder on it. Okay. So I just prepped a bunch of stuff. And this is one of the things I prepped. I used that embossing folder. And then I cut out a bunch of the stuff. So I did a bunch of circles and a bunch of rectangles. So sometimes if you're having a hard time creating, if you have to stop and cut something on the Big Shot, or I don't know, sometimes that frustrates me because I just want to be doing the stuff. Like I just want to be coloring and stamping, and I don't want to take the time to cut the stuff. So for me, just getting this pile of stuff ready to go and prepped made a huge difference. So now I don't have to think about it. I have some stuff to pull from. Now I did stop and I cut this scalloped green circle when I needed to, but I knew right away how, like I just needed that to layer, right? So it wasn't that I was stopping to try to figure out what to cut or what, you know, how's this image going to fit into this, or what do I need to pull my dies from? I just knew I wanted something to layer under this circle. So that was easy to go and grab. Okay, so that's just a little tip for you guys. If you're struggling a little bit, when I sit down and I'm struggling like that, I just want to feel successful. I want to feel like I make a card and I get through the whole thing. So by grabbing this stuff and knowing what I'm using made it super simple. So the other thing that I did is I grabbed some Granny Apple Green ribbon, which is one of the things that I love about Stampin' Up! Is the fact that everything coordinates. It's the reason, in the top 3 reasons that I got involved with Stampin' Up! And started purchasing their product is because I'm a matchy-matchy kind of person. So I want everything to match. So I grabbed my Granny Apple Green ribbon and then my Granny Apple Green blends, okay? So we're going to make a card now that I've chatted forever. I'm going to be doing Easter cards, Daisy, next week on my website. I'm going to be doing all Easter cards, and they're not easy for me to do. They're not the easiest kinds of cards for me to make, so it'll be a little bit of a challenge. So I just have a piece of Whisper White cardstock here. I've cut this in half at 4 1/4, and then I'm folding that, and I'm going to use a bone folder to go ahead and get this card base. Okay, so next what I want to go ahead and do is cut my Granny Apple Green cardstock at, I'm going to do 4 1/4. No, 4 by 5 1/4 is what I'm going to do. Now I desperately need to change the blade on my trimmer. I'm just being lazy and not doing it. So I'm cleaning up the edges of my cardstock. Okay, so we have that piece. Now I want the designer piece, and I think I have to cut this larger piece. So this piece needs to be 3 3/4. And then I need to cut it at 5. So, and you can see my trimmer, you guys. It just needs me to take some time to deal with it. Like, I need to clean everything out. I need to wipe it down. I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with it. Do you guys ever get that way? It just needs a little maintenance and a little TLC, and I just don't feel like it. Okay. So, and you guys, I don't really know what I'm doing. I have an idea, but I'm not sure. So I want probably this larger piece here. And then I was thinking, but I feel like this looks really flat. I was thinking about just doing this, which would totally work. But it's really simple. Should I just go with that? Let's just try a few things. Let's attach this piece, because if nothing else, I can always do something different. The stamp, I'll show you the stamp that I'm wanting to use. That's the other thing I'm trying to keep in mind. So I've already used this one and I've used this one. So I was thinking about using this one. But is it okay to color these flowers? Like I'm going to have to pick another color because I would do this part Bermuda Bay. Then I would probably do the leaves green, but then I'm going to have to pick what other color do I pick that goes with these two colors. So think about that and let me know while I decide if this is what I want to do. Okay, so let's add some foam to this. Okay. So this is just fun foam. This is some gray fun foam. It has double-sided. Oh, Highland Heather, do you think that would work with these colors? I feel like, are you sure? Let's grab a Highland Heather. So do these go together? I'm so bad at color. Or Poppy Parade. I've been using Poppy Parade a ton, you guys. Are you tired of seeing Poppy Parade? Okay, you guys vote. Poppy Parade. Okay, so this is how Poppy Parade looks. Or Highland Heather. Which one? Okay. Oh, okay, so I want to add my ribbon. I wonder if I should use... Oh, I think we have this. Oh, we do. Okay, so we have this ribbon in Poppy Parade too. Let's do Poppy Parade because I have this same ribbon in Poppy Parade, in the Poppy Parade color. Oops, not ribbon scissors. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to use some tape. Oh, here's my tape. Oh, Chris said Highland Heather. Okay, any more votes for Highland Heather? The delay is really a lot today, you guys. The delay on the video. Okay. Okay, are you ready? I feel like the Poppy Parade makes it more like dark, like not dark, but muted, and the Highland Heather makes it more like springy. So let's stamp this. Okay, so we need a larger block. Oh, so Happy Mother's Day is not attached to this one. Or maybe she cut it. Oh, I bet she cut it. Let me see. I can tell. Oh, yeah, she cut it. Okay. Oh, so that changes things. Well, should I just attach it back? Oh, it looks Christmassy. Should I do like Merry Christmas on it? That would be cute if it was like a poinsettia, huh? Yeah, I'm almost sure she cut it. That looks wonky. I better do this separate. I'm getting nervous that I'm not going to stamp it straight. This looks wonky. What is the deal? Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's grab Memento ink. I'll just try to stamp it straight. Okay, Memento ink. Okay, moment of truth, you guys. Moment of truth. We'll put it up a little bit higher so we can put a sentiment. And instead of doing Happy Mother's Day, what I'm going to do is oh, I can't. Well, I could. See, this is why. See, I want to do this thinking of you. I can do it, right? I can do this. Oh, but it's going to be hard to like... Okay, let's color, and then I got to think about this because I don't want it to say Happy Mother's Day. Oh, hello would be good, huh? Okay, so let's color this. So we're going to do these colors. Okay. And then I need the light Poppy Parade. Okay, light Poppy Parade. So let's start with the Bermuda Bay. And what I'm going to do is... I'm going to add some dark Bermuda Bay in the middle like that. I don't know if this is going to work, you guys. And then from the edge, this is the light. I feel like the light and the dark Bermuda Bay, there's not like a huge color difference. I struggle with it. So I'm just flicking my marker in. That's the movement I'm doing when I'm doing this. So I'm going right to the edge. And I'm flicking it in. So you want to be really careful when you go to the edge because it'll bleed outside the line if you're not careful. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in and blend that out. And it's not perfect by any means. Okay, and then we'll do it. Hopefully it'll be a little tiny bit lighter up here. Okay, so now what we want is the dark. Oh, the tip is coming out here. Okay, so we want a little bit of dark Poppy Parade at the base of these. Poppy Parade is one of my favorite Stampin' Up! Colors. It was an in color several years ago, and I was so sad when it retired. I bought the ink pad, and I bought ink refills, and I bought cardstock because I just loved this color, and I was so happy when they brought this color back. So now I'm taking the light Poppy Parade, and I'm starting where I added the dark Poppy Parade, and I'm just going up and pulling that color up. And the other thing is if you find that you're bleeding outside the lines a lot, it just means you're putting too much color down all at once. So just let it dry a little bit. Go in, add some color, and then let it dry. Like let it rest for a minute, and then go back and add more color. and that can help. You guys know I'm not a color expert by any means. I don't love coloring, but what I do love is that the blends make it so easy to get this great color. So I'm just adding a little bit of dark first, and then we'll add light. And this is in the Granny Apple Green. So I still don't know what to do for a sentiment. I'm still not sure. If it was my stamp set, I would just cut it and I would use this Thinking of You on there. And I'm thinking, I guess I could use my Stamparatus. I just feel like I'm not going to be able to get that there. Okay. So if I have this guy on here like this, oh, you know, you guys, that Poppy Parade does look good. Okay, so you know what? Let's just use Thank You. And I'm going to do that in Granny Apple Green. I'm going to give it a little bit more of a green pop. That Granny Apple Green. Okay, so I need the Granny Apple Green stamp pad. I feel like when you're picking out colors, it's like I almost feel like it's safer to always pick 3 colors to work with because of what just happened. Okay. So now what I want to do is take my Wink of Stella and add this to all the pieces. I sort of feel like by adding Wink of Stella, it covers up kind of any imperfections. I mean, not a ton, but a little bit. Okay, so I just want this to dry. And then what I want to do is add some foam. This will be perfect. Okay. That's like the 4th time I've thrown this snail adhesive like that. If you watch my video that will be on my website later today with the other 2 cards, you'll see how many times I throw that snail. It's ridiculous. Okay, I actually really love the way the Poppy Parade did. See, for this one, now I feel like if I would have done this in Poppy Parade, like if I would have stamped this in Poppy Parade, I wonder if I could like, oh, let's try it. So here's a circle. So then for that one, I just used this Thanks a Bunch, and it's from a different stamp set, and I stamped it in Bermuda Bay. But let's stamp it in Poppy Parade. Where's my Poppy Parade? Okay. And then I got a tiny bit of ink on this. Like it never happened. Okay. So now let's put this here. Oh my gosh, what do you guys think? Okay, then we need a rhinestone, which, you guys, my desk is a disaster. I know I have rhinestones around here somewhere. Okay, when all else fails, just get new rhinestones. Unless I used them all. I don't think I did. Here's some. Oh my gosh, and I have another idea. Holy moly. Okay, so there's that. So now we have to figure out how to add a little bit of Poppy Parade to this, and I have an idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this textured piece. So this is the textured cardstock. I'm going to take my blend, my Poppy Parade blend. Is this the light? Nope, it's the dark. Okay, now I got to go to my big shot for 1 second. But I'm still here. Nobody leave me. Have you guys seen that Friends episode where Phoebe's on the phone and she's like putting on a sweater? She's on hold, like with a warranty thing. And she's like, don't leave. I'm still here. Nobody move. Like I'm still here because she's like the next caller. Okay, so now you guys tell me. Look at this. What do you guys think? Is that enough Poppy Parade pops? What do you guys think? Shut up. I made that. Can you guys believe it? See, if I would have been thinking ahead with the Poppy Parade, I could have colored all the vases Poppy Parade. Or I could have colored these two vases Poppy Parade. Okay, so definitely the heart. Does that work, you guys? I just happen to have this little tiny heart die on my desk because I use it so much. I just keep it out. I don't even put it away. And then what we'll do, we're not done yet. We're not done. We're not even close to done. A little wink of Stella. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. Now, because you know I can't stop, I don't know, do you guys think I should add some glimmer dots? Because I have these Granny Apple glimmer dots. And I was thinking they would be cute. But is it too much if I add them? This stamp set is, let me find it. This stamp set is just because. It's a host stamp set. Julie says, no, they're perfect. You guys know this is where I struggle. Like, I so badly want to add the glimmer dots. I won't do it, you guys. I won't do it. Can you believe it? I didn't do it. I actually really love the Poppy Parade pop. And do you think, like, I totally could have added okay, so here's the next question. Because I could still totally do this. How does it look with the ribbon too? And then this kind of textured ribbon is on both, like all three of them. So with or without the ribbon. Oh wait, there's this crazy delay on here, you guys. And I'll do a PDF for, I'll do a PDF for all three. Looks nice, but without. Okay, two withouts already. Okay. So I'll do a PDF for all 3 for you guys, just because these were so fun. I love the way these turned out, you guys. So I'll do a photo and I'll do a PDF, and the PDF will go out to my email people, and I'll post it here for you guys. So if you're not signed up to get my email, you might want to sign up to get my email. I'll leave a link, but I'll do a PDF for all 3 of these just as a little free gift for you guys, because these were fun to make. I'll have a supply list and all the measurements. The measurements are all really easy, but I love the way they turned out. That's better, huh? Perfect. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Let me see. What is the giveaway? Does anybody remember what the giveaway is for this week? Let me look for it. Oh, it's this. It's this stamp set. And it is the card kit. So fun, right? So I'm going to pick somebody this weekend. So we'll have one more live on Friday. And then I'll pick somebody this weekend to get this. And then you'll also get a set of the hedgehog cards, because I have 2 sets. So you'll get a set with envelopes. And that will be our last giveaway. So this video is going to go up on my website tomorrow on Thursday. So today there'll be a video and you will see how to make these 2 cards without this little guy. And then tomorrow on Thursday on my website and on YouTube, you'll see this replay. And so I'm going to send out an email on Friday with the PDF for these cards. So if you want to get the PDF, a free PDF of this project, you will want to sign up to get my email. And then it'll go out on Friday. Now that I have to create the PDF, I need a little bit more time. But these are good. These are too cute to not create a PDF for you guys, okay? And then if you're on Facebook, you guys know I always upload my PDFs to this Facebook page and then also to my VIP group. So if you're a current customer and you're in my VIP group, you'll get that as well, okay? So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I loved making these cards with you guys, and I will see you guys again on Friday, okay? Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.